we're streaming. And we're live from downtown Mumbai. I will do a quick attendance. Chloe, Martin, Luca, Felix, Nicholas, Taylor, Eric, Ane, Eshwan, Luce, Sonia, Sophia, Teddy, Dylan. Dylan's absent. He's sick.
He's coming, I think.
No, he's sick.
No, he said he's coming.
I just saw him. I sent him away. He's sick.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Milan, Sabine, Inara, James. Ane, why are you late? Oh, you did. I totally ignored you at the time. Okay, your notes should be out. We are starting out with the definition of reaction rate. Gentlemen, why are your notes not out? Why are you not ready to go? Where's your pencil? Where's your pen? Let's go. Reaction rate. Sure. So the reaction rate is the amount of product that you're forming or the amount of reactant that you're using up over a certain period of time. There's lots of ways to calculate that. One of the areas that you should be familiar with from last year that we're going to use a lot of is concentration is equal to moles over volume. And so moles per liter is a very common way that we measure the amount of product formed or reactions used up as the concentration changes. So a simple one of saying is the reaction rate, and I'm going to stop writing out the word reaction because it takes too long. Reaction rate is equal to delta amount over delta time. What does delta mean? Oh, is amount. What does delta mean? Change. So beginning to end, final minus initial. And what does RxN stand for? Reaction. This one is not an official abbreviation. It's one I used in university out of defense, or for the amount of times that in chemistry class you write the word reaction on the board.
What's the last slide?
The last
Like the last, it's like
formed used? No. Well, while you're doing that, I can get Class Dojo going. You need to record? Oh, thank you for mentioning it. I believe I've started it. We have. We are live from downtown Mill Bay.
That was his job. He didn't do it.
And hey, you gotta remind me. Yep. Question.
The R times N thing.
What is the what?
The R times N with the box.
Reaction.
No, no.
Reaction. RXN reaction. Like Christmas.
Yeah. You know how some people say Xmas instead of Christmas? X stands for eaction. So that says reaction. After like taking 5 classes of chemistry in university, I developed a shorthand. Here's another shorthand. You might find it handy. What does that stand for? Energy. Big brain time.
NRG. There's actually there's a music producer with that name, NRG.
Really?
Where it's
He
like,
stole my acronym.
it's,
I'm gonna
it's
sue.
actually energy without the E. It's just ENRGY. Energy made this one.
No.
Super smart.
We have enough. Group maker. Oh. Who's not here again? Dylan. Why is Dylan not on this? Why is it so different? There it is. Attendance. Dylan. Toolkit. Everybody good to go? Excellent. For this question then, hydrogen is initially 2.7 moles. After 2 hours, hydrogen is 1.3 moles. Calculate the reaction rate in terms of the amount of HI produced. Find your people. Do it on the board.
Yo, we're together. Who's get over here? Be here, right here. No, we're staying here. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Gonna keep it 100. No, you're right. No, you're right. Are you gonna have minus this though? Oh, girl.
Are you
No plug to leave early. Hey, you going captain?
I don't know. From like 1.4 to like
Times 2.
Okay, need to see some results. I'm going to go up to each one.
But it's final
Because it's reaction rate means it points out that it's
What have you done so far? Somebody who's not drunk.
you didn't know that. Oh, true. Oh, yeah.
I'm just figuring negative.
Well, first, then we need to figure out.
I had it polarity of each.
Yeah, there's all years.
But I've asked
Is it
you
an atom or a
in terms of HI produced.
That's correct.
Bro, literally look. 2.7 was
We're running.
1.4. And then
He's in fall because he's broke his nose. So he can't play rugby per hour. I
I did it.
Hooray! I mean, as if I did.
Early, bro.
So yeah, but I was sitting back at the beginning because I had I was pacing for the group and he just goes, "Blood's ahead of you." I'm like, "Oh."
And
Yeah, he's actually trailing, bro. He's bad. Pulled up like 5 minutes late.
now,
I don't want to do it.
Me neither. I don't think it happened because I wasn't going to see it. This restarted on April 15th. That's the day history was made.
No, I cut where we were supposed to cut.
So-
He just kept going. Like,
so H2 is initially 2.7.
Put in a box.
After 2 hours, it's 1.3. And so like,
When my math teacher asked.
finals minus final minus initial, yeah. And then you get that, and then what do you do? Because what have I asked you for?
wait, yeah.
Which I produced. Yeah.
So,
I will say that
Me when I'm
you guys
94, I have dementia. All I remember is Chief Keef ad-libs.
Are you guys home? What did I ask for it? Like what is that? The moles of?
Moles of
HI?
HI.
I don't think so.
But like, there's a study where it was by like 8.
The A team right here. Best team. Best chemistry.
You're within like a multiplier, but you're not like right on. Let me double check. Oh, hold it. You did that. You might be close. Actually, you might be right. Some people, no. It's because I can't tell if that's the reaction to the product right there. Is that your final answer? Like, is that HI or H2? That's HI. Oh, okay. Then you might be okay. What I can't tell, what you need to have is your reaction of and show your calculations more clearly. Because I don't know if you got the right answer for the wrong reasons. And that's what I'm legally reading. So, you've got it up there a little bit, spin it out a bit, show your answer. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna, you can, it's good, I'm gonna give you half an hour or so. And if you're done, you can go. But who scheduled Be Well for during class?
It shows up on the last wall as like everyone's in the
You're not supposed to book.
It's like a blonde version of
I know. I was in charge of it.
But,
Yeah, it was not me. Like it's just.
we're doing the quiz at the end of class. If you don't know, you can go over it. So.
Thank you.
I'm good at sports.
Yeah. Finalized initial. That's the problem.
Actually, I'm wrong.
Because you're using up the
We should have been on your phone, bro.
Martin. I'm good at sports, just not ones that are appreciated.
Oh, you're a good swimmer. So like swimming doesn't get girls, right? Basketball. Everyone's like, oh my god, he's such a good swimmer. You know what I mean? Like, no one's like, but they definitely say about basketball.
I'm pretty sure Michael Phelps
spending money.
Yeah, because it's the top performing swimmer in the entire world. That's like, you don't understand. That's the best in the world for anyone to care.
Is it
Like, I don't know any other professional swimmer besides
Me neither.
Exactly.
I do. I do.
What's the argument going on here?
It's just, he
We
wanted
only have two professional swimmers.
You know Michael Phelps is like 10 years ago.
Is that the shot? If you go
Yeah, he's like
calculation
younger than, he's like less than 40. He's like 35 or something.
and you've got HI written on board.
Pretty sure he's world record holder. He's the best swimmer ever. They burn a lot of calories because just being in water for some reason. I don't know what it is, but it's like not a natural way to move on ground. So like,
Oh, if you had a range, yeah.
Is this right to initial
5 pizzas or something.
Oh,
It's like
which way is your dollar?
there's like an entire large stuff.
or final minus is that like 10 hours? But it gives
Crazy.
negative.
If you're spending money, what's your net cash flow? Negative. That's what you're active.
So
It
that's,
should be going.
so this is the rate, and then the rate times 2, and divided by 1 hour to make it like.
Bro, I checked the weather and it's been real obby outside. I don't know why, because this guy's out.
It's already.
It's been off, bro. I need an umbrella, bro. It's been pretty obby outside, bro. Bro, what day is it, bro? Oh, it's actually off day, bro. It's off day because this guy's here.
I remember Tuesday when I was
Yeah, because my friends are sitting here.
You got the.
Oh, what are you looking at? Oh, an off.
wait, you did it all.
Sorry. You're looking at an off right now. I'm looking at a, what do I see? What I spy? An off, bro.
I would
You're wrong.
You like that, like, don't be in trouble for using my phone cap.
Yeah, you're not supposed to use your phone cap. It's the rules.
I was on cap TV.
Exactly, which is why you should be setting an example and not be on your phone.
I should be setting examples for everyone.
I wouldn't be
You want me to set examples?
It's true, but.
Just do it as special example. You're an off, bro. Pick up a pencil. Pick up a pencil, you're an off. Pick up a pencil, you're like men. You're
I
like,
literally have like a tag on it as well.
you like kissing men.
Like Jillian took my
I
bag
need you way too
That's
much.
disgusting.
Her thing is a pin that's.
If you're done, you can have a seat. For those of you who have had enough hints, can just finish up.
I have like.
Did you see Oppenheimer in theaters?
I did not.
Did you see it not in theaters?
No, I haven't seen it at all yet.
I recommend it. And
I'm waiting for it to come on some sort of streaming service.
Oh, there's my pen was in my pocket. Did you see Oppenheimer? Yeah, I saw Barbie and Oppenheimer on the same day when they released. I did Barbenheimer with my friend Brian. We marveled at the cinematic masterpiece that Barbie was, and we had a little bit of fun with Oppenheimer.
Usually it's the opposite way around, but
No, Barbie was I was talking about Barbie. Barbie was really good. It was good. I give it a
So,
Oppenheimer.
What's your
10 out of 10 movie?
I never got to see because they went Barbie and then like freaking
That's a hard one.
Ninja Turtles. And I was like, what the heck?
A 10 out of 10 movie is my favorite. You know what I mean?
Okay, if we can move on from Barbie and Oppenheimer.
Sure.
Ahem.
No cut and flow.
There we go. Looking around, what I like to see, those of you who put what chemical it was, so this is H2, this is HI, that really helps you when you're like, what is this for? And you look, oh, it's asking for HI. Here I've got H2. If you don't write those down, you can't tell when you go to the next step, and I can't tell when I'm trying to look at the work. Some work I looked at was completely correct. It was really hard for me to tell because you can get the right answer for the wrong reasons. And if I can't tell your reasons, it's really hard to judge. But a lot of people are doing that right. Most of you, all of you, I think, remembered to balance eventually, which usually trips up quite a number of classes, so well done. It is final minus initial, so you do get a negative number. Notice I didn't even bother writing in the negative number. You can. But as soon as you go across the arrow, something that's being used up becomes produced. And so the arrow just switches. And so that becomes positive. You just have to know to do that. It's not part of a calculation. It's just in the English that we use. We say, oh, it's 1.4 moles per hour HI produced because it's a product. Whereas it's 0.7 moles per hour H2 used up. And I don't have to include the negative sign there because I said used up. If I want to express it mathematically, I'll put in the negative sign. But yeah, it's always final minus initial. We're starting on what you can do in the Hebden. I haven't posted the answers yet. I need to do that. Those are Hebden questions right there. Highlight those for anybody at home, like poor Dylan. Now, this one I won't have you go into groups again. I'm just going to set up a quick little demo here. And if someone can, I'm going to ask someone for this calculation. So you can work together where you are, but get this calculation down. If you've done that one, you want to do it, you can start doing that one. But I'm going to show. A demo. Can we do what? The buy ones?
High.
High? You're not allowed to get high.
That ruins my plans for this class.
This isn't Breaking Bad.
Oh.
Jackson, you don't have a new recipe that you don't have to lab?
Breaking Bad in Canada. You have cancer. Oh, I guess I'll go get it treated.
I kind of want to Canadian Breaking Bad so
Sorry,
bad.
actually, no, I should not be that cavalier in terms it is cancer. We have Terry Fox coming up. When Terry Fox was doing that, as part of the story, we celebrate it now, but back then, I remember hearing adults, because I was a kid at the time, talking about how stupid it was. Like, the guy's obviously going to die on the road somewhere. Like, nobody believed in what he was doing. But he became popular because when someone does something really stupid for a really good reason long enough, you really just have to admire that.
True.
And he ended up raising a ton of money. Students have told me that they'll be in a country around the world, they're going to school here. One person was vacationing in Hong Kong. And there's Terry Fox runs in every country in the world. Canadians just get together, do them. It's the we're doing it on the right Sunday. It's the second Sunday after Labor Day. And so remember, if you're thinking about doing something and you're like, well, this is really stupid. Yeah, but if you do it long enough, what the heck?
That was so good. That was amazing.
That was very so
That
good.
was hilarious.
I have for another class. I have a science and ethics class. I've got a series of videos because someone asked the question on TikTok. what happens? How much does it cost you to have your baby? And then all these Americans posting, like, you know, it cost me X number of thousands of dollars. And then all the Canadians joined in. I had to pay this much for parking. And then, I mean, there's still a cost taking time off work. Our laws are not as good as some other countries. We still don't offer quite as many benefits. But I think in the US, you get 6 weeks, and then you have to go back to work.
And I think the dad gets like a day, I think.
I don't think the dad legally gets anything. But I could be wrong, because things can change and other things. And also, I'm not American, so I'm not in it.
In Norway, you
Okay.
get a full year and you can split it.
Yeah, Canada has that.
Yeah.
France, if there's something like something's gone wrong with a birth that's extra traumatic, they'll get like a nanny to come in and help you for a little while till you're back on your feet. So they want to make sure everybody does well. Okay. Okay.
I don't like French people.
Need a volunteer? There and there, coming up. We were given gloves, but you know, it's Alka-Seltzer.
Should we put glasses on?
Ooh, both get some goggles.
And an apron?
Sure.
And an apron. That was just so good. I'm gonna get over that for the rest of the year.
Do they still have it in here? Has anybody ever taken Alka-Seltzer? You know what it's for?
What?
It's for indigestion. It's basically just baking powder, so it bubbles. It's bicarbonate of soda. It used to have some aspirin in it, so at least it would relieve a headache, but it doesn't anymore.
Damn.
And it's got a bit of citric acid to make it taste somewhat pleasant. But mostly it's the bubbles. If you drink it, they hope the bubbles go down, which will force you to burp, and then you'll feel better. Actually, not much of it is actually going to help your thing. Okay, you've got the gloves, so you're going to touch the chemicals. You're going to be over here,
Nice.
right? You will need your phone,
Okay.
and what you're going to do. No, hold it. You're going to need the phone.
With the gloves too.
Yeah, you're going to be timing. Yeah,
What am I gonna be doing?
you're going to be recording.
Nice.
Okay? So you have to type in the mass every time. Okay? So get ready. Don't start it yet. Now, first tell him that mass.
Where's it at on here? Is it down here?
No, yeah, down there.
Okay, bad.
Down there. And it's right at the first one.
So at 0, what do I just write 0?
No.
The mass is 271.66. Oh, it's 2.7 now. No, 0.67.
Oh, 6, 7.
6.7. Pick a number.
There you go. The air will actually cause it to move slightly. So, Adam, we're going to be graphing an actual reaction rate. We've got our first data point. What I want you to do is put that in. As soon as you put it in, you've got to start timing. And then every 30 seconds, you have to call out the mass. And then you have to record the mass every 30 seconds. Okay? So you're going to have to put so when you put those in, you have to start recording right away.
What's up, guys?
Okay?
Can they plop up?
If any of the mass comes out, it's going to ruin your results. So no plopping and no touching the water. Look, a reaction.
Wow.
So every 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm on.
We're watching.
No, it's because it's broken and it rocks.
I need silence!
Okay, 27.42. Oh, 271. 271.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Now, keep going until there's absolutely no change in mass. I'm going to go grab your quizzes. Sure. One second, I have to go get quizzes.
So it kind of stopped. 271.008.
008?
No, 08. Bro, it's stomping, bro.
So let it keep going.
Dude, it's the same again. Oh wait, no, it isn't. 271.06.
Can we boil the water? No, we just wait. We just wait. We just wait. Sleep over and wait. Or what do you mean? Yeah, until the end.
271.03.
Good job, Pete. Keep going.
What about me? Yes, thank you. So hot.
We go gym.
We go gym.
Okay, dude, it says 271.01. I think it's changing very little.
I think we can get sub 271. I think we can get there.
Well, now it's 271.03 because
If we get 3 the same in a row, that's where we stop.
271.01. Well, it's not looking too hot.
So you're supposed to drink it while it's bubbling, or
Do you drink it?
In the olden days, yeah. Where's the box? Let's see what the modern instructions are. They keep changing things. Used to be able to eat mercury. Fully
Yeah,
dissolved
it's the
tablets in
same
a full
again.
glass of water and then drink it.
That's GG's.
You used to actually just take a small tablet and just eat it and it would bubble right in your stomach.
That's
And then you get that really satisfying burp and then you're like, oh, it must have worked.
That's it.
It's like people who think that vinegar and baking soda together are cleansers. And they're not. Because you just neutralize them. Yeah. But it looks impressive. So they think it does something. Okay, thank you very much. Please give our volunteers a hand.
prize coming your way.
Now, we have, what is, I want, you can put the aprons back, put the goggles back. Nope, that wasn't it. Shift numbers. There we go. Okay. Back to here. With this particular reaction, what were we measuring?
The amount of mass lost.
Mass lost. Where's that mass going?
In the air.
In the air. So there's a rate. You can calculate if there's a reaction, there's CO2 being given off. You're not in a closed system that's trapping it. You can calculate the mass lost, and from that, you can get moles. You can calculate a rate. Did this rate stay constant? No. So we seem to actually have two very consistent rates, though. There was the initial rate here, which we could, now if we were to draw a graph, we could, do something like that. But that doesn't seem to be what's going on. If I just take the data as it is, it's, where's my straight line? There we go. I'll take that. We've got something like this, and then something like that for when it was still losing, then of course the straight line at the end. So we got two different rates going on there. So we have something at the beginning and something at the end when it's just finishing up. How could you take those two rates from a graph? Line of best fit. So let's say I've got this line of best fit. How do you get a rate from that? Yes, what is that? There's a magical formula as well. Y equals mx plus b. And what part of the y equals mx plus b is the part that you would calculate off of that? M. What's m called? Slope. So, for the slope, you calculate the rise over run. So you might perhaps take this. I'll do it in red. Go like that. You'd measure the distance from there to there. You'd have the rise in grams. You'd have the run in seconds. And then you could take the grams per, that should be seconds, grams per second to calculate the slope. So you can take it from a graph. Our lab 18B is going to have us doing rates from a graph. In order to get a straight line, we're actually going to be doing something fancy with it and taking the reciprocal of some of the numbers because it takes a curved graph and makes it nice and straight. Okay. What's in 1234? Calculate the rate of reaction using A. Does somebody have an answer for that? Oh, no. I'm not, sorry, I phrased that incorrectly. Can someone help tell me how to do that? Then I will ask Ariel.
Yeah, there's no arrow here.
Who am I? Oh, I'm on Science 10.
No, it's talking about a different arrow. I'm talking about
Inara.
You do amount amount final subtract amount initial, and then divide that by 125.
Yeah. So mole final minus mole initial divided by what? 125 seconds. Excellent. Pop in the numbers then.
0.428 subtract 0.4658 divided by 125 gives you negative 3.008 times 10 to the negative 12.
Gives you what?
Negative 3.008 times 10 to the negative 12.
Yeah. 1 second. People, we're doing a question on the board. I can't hear the person. Far too many people are chattering about not chemistry. I don't mind if you're working. There's a little bit of whispering. But you need giving the other person attention in the class when they're trying to work something out is an important part of the process. If you have questions, put up your hand. I'm happy to go over anything, any part again. I didn't write in the actual numbers there. Why isn't this not going in? There we go. So fix that up. I think that's what you said. Now, if you do final minus initial,
It's
0.0.
0.0.
There we go. I missed the 0. But this was correct, right? Okay, there we go. I think that's enough for now. Next day, I don't know exactly. I have to figure out when the lab has space for us because someone else has booked the lab. So if you've read over the lab, that's good. We will have a time we're doing it. It might be next week. Today is Thursday, so it's probably not going to be Saturday, but it might. If you want to put everything away except for a pencil, calculator,